special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. They'll see the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. To the paint, here's Lewis, and he goes in for the dunk.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Over to the wing. Down low. And stolen by Miller. Fast break, Milwaukee. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. As we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I loved watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Here's Lewis, and he dunks it down. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. From deep three-point range, Daniels, no good. The Bucks with a quick start to this game.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
One shot. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Here's Daniels. Can they get it? Second shot opportunity. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Lewis. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
It's an 8-point differential. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Lewis. And the powerful one-handed slam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Daniels. 5 on the clock. And another turnover here by New Orleans. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it.
giving up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Here's Hunt. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Out to Miller. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Antetokounmpo inside. Here's Lewis.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Antetokounmpo inside. Shot clock at 6. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's Giannis. The Pelicans make their lunch. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Bucks leading by 14.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
And Duren slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. The three-pointer, no good. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin. Out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
Now here's Giannis. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Pelicans trail by 12. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off his shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively. Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down. And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Murray left side. Back to Daniels. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Pass to Drummond from the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Murray. And there's the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And both free throws good for Giannis. 9 seconds left to play here in the first. To the middle. Shot's good by Duren.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Daniels from outside. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Bucks ahead, up by 16. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Paul with the ball. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Second team foul.
It's Drummond, high post. To the inside. Bucks passing it around. It's stolen by Kuminga. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Outside Lewis. The shot comes out. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And Drummond throws it down.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
Here's Tucker. Drills it from outside. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lewis attacking. Got a piece of it. Tries again. 6 to shoot. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Daniels, no good. Bucks leading by 14. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. The ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Ball stolen.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
The Pelicans making a switch here.
13 foul. Pelicans substitution. Number 27.
Here's Melton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. The shot misses. Good D by Miller.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And that one is good. Lewis has got 6 in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
From deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Assisted by.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
Pass to Lewis. Kicks it out to Evans. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. Back to Evans. This one for 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Pelicans trail by 18. There's the drive. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type. Plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
Pass to Lewis. And they pick up 2. Lewis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Paul outside. It's Evans on the wing. Pass to Lewis. Bridges outside. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And that one falls for Bridges. Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Diallo. Back to Evans. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it's Miller in the corner. Down low. Nurkic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Team is in the penalty.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And Craig, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
For Milwaukee, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. That free throw good from Miller. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Queen. No points in the game yet for him. Here's the three. Queen controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Al Paul. Pass to Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bangs home the trifecta. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Miller with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. With 1 on the clock. And he sinks the layup. He's got 10.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
And we've finished one half of basketball. Bucks lead by 15. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so it's New Orleans with it. Down by 15. Murray surveying the D. Floats it up for Murray. Stolen by Lewis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And he lays it straight in. Lewis has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Milwaukee.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Back to Tucker. to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Miller with the ball. Kicks it out to Evans. Second chance effort. And Miller with the lay-in. Miller's got his third basket of the night right there. Oh, the power on that throw down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Pass to Tucker. Back to Daniels. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Just 2 to shoot.
Daniels. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Evans. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Miller outside. Duren pulls it in. Pelicans trailed by 15.
Oh, okay.
And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And both free throws good for Lewis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Milwaukee leading by 15. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Bucks passing it around. Here's Hunt. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Murray. Pass to Tucker. Fires from deep. Giannis grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. Evans outside. From downtown, the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And he makes the first. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
And so he hits both. Bucks leading by 13. They get a hand on it. Pass to Lewis. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
Fourth personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Here's Holiday.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
Second personal foul.
And the first one drops.
Second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
To the middle. Here's Hunt. To the paint. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 8 points.
High percentage look for Drummond. He's developed a number of go-to moves in there.
Inside. Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Giannis up top. 14 points for him. Here's Lewis. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Lewis has got 35 in the game. Stolen by Evans. Lewis outside. The three. And no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Pass to Duren. Just 5 on the clock. Nice move. Milwaukee with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. It'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Bounce pass onto Antetokounmpo. Here's Lewis. Off target at the rim. Pelicans trailed by 16. Pass to Duren. There's 48 seconds left for the third. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Outside for Lewis. Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Kicks it out to Evans. Pass to Drummond. And here's Tucker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Andre Drummond picks one up. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Pelicans making a change here. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Milwaukee timeout.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Tucker. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Bucks leading by 12. Evans outside. On deep. Duren pulls it in.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Murray, here we go. Second chance shot. Duren, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Milwaukee foul. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Miller.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Here's Evans. A steal. Pelicans trailed by 14. Pass to Duren. And here's Tucker. Takes the three. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
First team foul.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Another steal.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Down low. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Here's Lewis. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup. Lewis has got 13 points in the second half.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here he goes.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Pelicans, number 27.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Miller with a wide open look. Evans outside. Another shot. And the layup is good. And the Bucks lead by 16.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Stolen by Evans. Going inside. Pass to Lewis. Chalk up 2 there. Lewis has got 39.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
13-5.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Pass to Lewis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Duren.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Lewis. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball. Clearly a foul.
That free throw good. From Miller. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the Pelicans' ball. Pass to Duren. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Murray outside. Daniels inside the line. Basket counts.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Murray, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-4 run. Yes, that goes in.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stolen by Tucker. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Giannis grabs the miss. Here's Evans. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Given Murray's slight frame, you'd think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Tipped away. And the rejection by Giannis. Lewis down low. Here's Evans. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Daniel. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Here's New Orleans. Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And the wide open shot from Evans. Pelicans pull it in.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.